It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the California Golden Bears, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Burnstreet. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And completion makes it second and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Handoff here from the shotgun. Inside the 45. Finds room at the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. Ends on the head. Touchdown, Cal. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Down the middle, it's Pierce. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Using his legs, it's Banks. And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery and turn.
Just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Irvin. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Lawson. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Going to throw for it on third and goal. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's an out-route catch made. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle finally made at the 37, and first and 10 from there. Start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play to the outside. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
So 2 big plays in the road. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, second down and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
An important third down and goal now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Cal's offense takes the field now. came out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, that's just a great individual effort to lay out like that to make a catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. It's a 1st and 10 play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play called. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught. 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Off it RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense really clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. And is picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Automatic in the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Lawson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away.
He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the second down play. Give it to the back again. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a first down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And second down after that completion. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaks free. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Off target and incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Play down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pocket breaking down. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? He's going to take off here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
The shotgun handoff here. Has the 1st down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grant behind the line. It's Lawson. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Golden Bears are in the red zone now. Caught behind the line. It's Lawson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. And they've got A sack on 4th down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now we'll run a draw play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll run it here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Muscles past the defender. And they convert on 4th. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Big throw caught on the left side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. On first down, it's play action. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks loose at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Cal. This air attack is still unstoppable. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On And the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Got the first down and still motoring. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Pounding away with the run game. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looking for a man. Quick throw to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the ball's incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, but try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Using the ground game here. Quarterback has the handoff.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.